So look, right, guys, we've got Ian. He's just finished 9 months in the fat loss code. He's been one of my best clients ever, and I genuinely mean that for a whole bunch of reasons. But the result he's achieved, Ian, just tell everyone very quickly how much weight have you managed to lose in the 9 months together?
Yep. So in 9 months together, we topped out at £60. Just a smidge over, but £60 done and gone forever. So yeah, brilliant result.
There's the key. It's gone forever, guys. What we do, obviously, we lose weight, but this is not a one-time goal. It's all about sustainability. So look, we're not going to go into too much because I think I've spoken to Ian twice, two other testimonials before. This is to get a couple of sound bites. But Ian, what would you say was how were you feeling before, and compare that feeling to how you feel now?
Yes, I thought about this quite a bit over the last few weeks, and it's a strange thing because you don't realise the feeling while you're living it as a heavy guy, but it's the day-to-day improvements that you start to notice, and you recognise that you didn't feel so maybe jumping up to activities with the kids, the extra energy, the positivity towards life generally as well, because you're actively working towards something, so your outlook is always from the cup half full rather than the cup half empty. Um, my wife in particular has noticed that the moaning has completely sailed off because you're obviously being proactive with things because you're engaged with your life rather than just kind of just living and trying to make excuses not to do things or everything being extra effort. So the energy is phenomenal. It's a life improvement as a whole. Attitude. My body and soul, really, if I'm completely honest. Yeah.
Awesome, man. I'm so pleased. And look, the key is, and you'll know this from being 9 months in the program, and you've seen people come and go. The key is just doing the simple things, rinse and repeat. I know we talk about it all the time. Boring, monotonous things. Everyone thinks fat loss is sexy. It's not. It's actually doing the same things, simple things, but with consistency, not giving up, having patience, trusting the process, and trusting yourself. And I know you've really enjoyed being in the group, and we were just talking, saying that I don't actually want you guys to leave as a whole load of you leaving at the same time. But if someone was watching this, they were thinking, why should I join this group? What would be the bit that stood out in terms of one, helping get the result, but two, the support and how we look after you guys?
Yeah. So I think I'm probably, or I certainly was a lot like a large percentage of bigger guys of, um, we're fairly busy. We work in a fairly high, a busy environment where results are expected quickly. And ironically, it's probably taken a lot of people a long time to get to the size that they are. And you have to trust in that process of that, it's getting very, very comfortable with the monotony of it and the process and the structure and living that week in, week out. And I certainly had some times during my kind of weight loss journey where it was slow. And if I wasn't in the group, I certainly would have tried the latest fad. This isn't working. I've got to try something else. But through yourself and also the guidance of the guys who have done it before me in front, advise keep going a bit, and it will come. And like I say, it's this. It is the monotony of structure, consistency, determination that will bring you to the end of it. The variability of all or nothing has totally gone out of my life from this area, which is somewhere where I lived for a lot of years. So and then obviously you sprinkle in that the friendships that you build here. Really, I mean, there's been a bunch of guys that we've been 9 months with, and I'm sure that we'll stay friends beyond this and meet up, and by accident really create a new community outside where you've struggled together and achieved something. So it's quite a deep connection. Very good.